Good morning once again. I come your way again. I want to talk about something else just before I go prepare for my volunteering job. Now, it is about marriage, which we do a lot, practically on daily basis in Nigeria, and of course, burial. These are practices that actually amazes me. For example, let's talk first about the marriage. In marriage, what do? You do court wedding, you do what do you call it again? You do church wedding, and you do the other one, the white wedding, or don't know. I mean, three. You do three in one. Traditional make wedding, but mommy moe and all those things like that. Uncle Shua, dowry, and all those stuff. Then you now again go to court. Then of course you now go to church. That is for the Christians. For the Muslims, they do Nikai, and some of them who are learned, they will still want to go to court, and that, and that, and that. And of course, they will do traditional again. Now, for want of, some sensible thing to do, why must we waste money doing, what could have been done once, twice? In some instances, it is still the same crowd you pull at each of these, session of your celebration. Why must you feed them three times? Why must you allow them to feed on you three times for the same ceremony? Why can't it just choose one of them? And of course, if you ask me, the most desirable to choose is the traditional wedding. That is biblical. The parents of the bridegroom come and go to the bride's house and ask with so many things, in my own part of the country, we bring yams, we bring this one, we bring that. There's a list they give us that we bring. In the eastern part, the list can be long as But what I'm saying is this is most biblical and this is most honoring. That is coming to request the hand of the beautiful bride from the parents, asking for their blessings. You know, so but it is left to you to decide if you just want to be lavish enough to just squander money in the name of doing marriage. Yes, it is a practice that we are used to. Only God Himself can take it away from us. But for the ordinary people, as far as I'm concerned, you can pick one of these, and for example, if you are the one who believes in the law and all of that, laws don't make marriage anyway. Go to court and that is it. Bye bye. If you believe in the church thing and they say when the pastor blesses us, that is all. Okay, so be it. But for God's sake, you must have your parents' consent. So why do you go to all these other places when they don't really mean much than really going to church? I mean, to your parents. I mean, doing it the parental way so that you have blessings from both families. And Igbeya will not be. That means you want to carry the wife in the presence of so many people. That is why the crowds are there. The crowds from both families. So please let's borrow ourselves some sense. I'm not faulting who has done that, who has not done that. For example, I remember during the court wedding and the traditional, the church was just a blessing. And I pray my children will, follow suit. I have a son already who just did court marriage, and that is it. And they are already living after that happily. They planning to do the, ceremonial thing later. I've had discussion with them. I've told them it is purely their heart, what they desire in their heart. It's purely their choice, what they want. So let me leave with you to decide which of this marriage you want your children to have, or you will counsel them to have, and which of these marriages your children will surely imbibe. Okay, I move to the next one, which is burial. And that is touchy. Because unlike the marriage, you got no choice to decide what kind of burial you have. Of course, you can say when I die, just bury me and kinikon. But that is what you have said. When you are gone, you can do anything with your body. Now, let's be serious about it. The Bible says it's appointed unto man once to die, and after the judgment. So I think this is more directed at Christians than Muslims. When you lose a loved one, why go cage the person in the mortuary? Why go put his body away, for months, waiting for somebody to come from Canada, England, America, and what have you? Why go do things like this when the soul of the soul has left the body? It is just the body. Why don't you the Bible say we come from the heart, and from the heart we go back to? Why don't you just put the body back to the heart almost immediately the person died? Once that he has been certified as dead, then the next thing, put the person in the grave and let him go. Our Muslim people are doing something wonderful. You die today, if the doctor say yes, he is truly gone, then the next morning, or he's in the grave. He finds a resting place in the grave. Why do we keep on doing things like the foreigners? Yes, that's what I call it, the foreigners. The person is dead. The Bible says it's appointed upon unto man who wants to die after death judgment. So bury him immediately or the next day. Don't allow the body to be there, for what? Of course, like I said, you have no control on them. For example, as far as I'm concerned, I will wish that when I'm dead, I will bury this the second day. But I won't be around to enforce that. That will just going to be my wish. Because left to me, ilẹ̀ ló ń bàṣírí òkú. It is the art that honors the dead one. So why don't you bury the person? Then all the other ceremonies you want to do, which is your own ceremony anyway, maybe taking clothes and all like that, pleasing your society, pleasing your church, pleasing everybody, just to know that you are giving somebody a befitting. What befitting? Who is defining the befitting? So what do? You not take months preparing, you wait for somebody from Canada, another one from that one. You can do all that while the man is resting peacefully in the grave. Please, please, please. I said earlier that it's going to be somehow, I don't want to insult your intelligence, but that is my take on marriage and on burial. Why the marriage, the man has control over what he wants to do, what he doesn't want to do, maybe by virtue of his finances or virtue of his choice or virtue of his religion. The other one, the burial, the man has to, all he can say is, this is what I want to be doing. So you can even select where you want to bury it. But when you are gone, decisions are made without you. Something else might override those decisions of yours. So please, let's just try changing things. Let's try changing things. I mean, these are days that you need to not conform with what people are doing, but conform to the reality. God bless you as you comply. Thank you. You may wish to share, you may wish to like, you may wish to you may wish to comment, you may wish to subscribe. This is my channel. Thank you. Bye.